If the food industry has been hijacked, if the religious sector has been weaponized, if education has been hijacked and weaponized, if the politics and economics is weaponized, if entertainment is weaponized, and last but not least, if social media is weaponized, then I think that it is safe to say that the people that fall under that particular government, doesn't matter which one it is, that these people are under a form of attack. Now, hear me out, because there is a reason why in school they don't teach us how to build a civilization. If you have a big group of people, you need to be able to provide them food, education, medical support, entertainment, think Colosseum, and a faith, think religion. Now, if you, as a king or a ruler, are not able to provide one of these five, people will leave your kingdom to provide these for themselves. Because the mission is to build a forever stationary civilization. So as a ruler, you serve them the best, or people will go and get it for themselves. Because as humans, to go get it for yourself, that is the whole meaning of life. That is why bodies have the shape that they have. Doesn't matter which species, which animal, that is why bodies have the shape that they have. Now, if all the sectors that we just mentioned are getting poisoned, because all the sectors are getting poisoned, if everything is turning unnatural, unbiological, if ungodliness is getting more and more normalized, and don't take my word for it, just look around. Humanity is at an all-time low, the lowest it has ever been, mind you. And realize in depth, the war that we see on TV, that one is just a distraction. The real war is waged against your inner self, inner you. So food, education, medical support, entertainment, and a faith, these are your internal economics and politics. And with that, you keep your inner kingdom standing and thriving. We will expand on this one. Now, when you hear me saying your inner politics and economics, think as within, as without. Your economics, that is your currency, and your politics, that is your debate. The debate that you have with yourself before coming to a conclusion that this is what you are going to do. A conversation is going on before you make that actual decision and act it out. This currency and economics is solely to rule your inner kingdom. This is how you keep healthy, this is how you keep joyful, this is how you keep fruitful and loving. Remember, the inner mission is to never turn cold or bitter. And again, we can look around and not take my word for it, but see that we are the coldest and the most bitter we have ever been, basically. The whole reason why you see my title being We Are Under Attack, because our inner politics and economics is corrupted. Remember, as within, so without. So as you would care for yourself, that is how you care for a civilization. You need food, you need medical support, you need education, you need entertainment, and you need a faith. I didn't wrote this down earlier, but your food is your currency. No talking or no debate about it. Your medical support, that is your currency. No more debate about it. Vitamin C is vitamin C. You find it in an orange, and there is no talking or no debate about it. Now, education is the only one that you find in both sections. It is your economics and your politics, meaning the debate part means that we can also from time to time put all our knowledge together and see if we can come up with a brand new thing. Never in competition, because it is literally for the all of us, for the thriving of the tribe, if you may. Now your debates or politics is what I call it. Entertainment is your politics. Doesn't matter if you are active in it or witnessing it. Same goes for your faith. Doesn't matter if you are watching it being done or actively participating. These are the things that we debate about. These are the things that we have intellectual conversations about. These are the things that we discuss. These are the things that we talk, communicate about. Food, medical support, entertainment, education, and the faith. Through these things we keep ourselves sane, and the mission is to make a forever stationary civilization. Remember that. And as I'm pointing the points out that I'm pointing out, the real spiritual war is supposed to become visible, because beside our inner world being corrupted, the external world, the elements, is also under attack. This is how through the physical plane we can see that it's a spiritual war. Because as we all know, they poison the air, cloud seeding, blocking out the sun, all type of inhumane stuff. They poison the earth, pollute the earth. And the worst one, shave it and then put Absol in place. That is the worst one. They poison the water. The water is being used as a dump site for radioactive material. We are openly being kept away from the waters and being forbidden to interact with its creatures, mainly the dolphin. Even though we were the first ones to say that we came from the waters, before it was proven that due to a particular bacteria, we were able to start breathing actual oxygen, and that before that we were in the waters. Now, the one that stole your knowledge forbids you to communicate with dolphins while ye out there every day doing research. Everything they research suffers and declines. We're supposed to be the first and last protectors, guardians of the garden, not the galaxy. Evil flips everything, which means that your as within and as without has been corrupted. Your inner currency and your inner debate has been corrupted. So now instead of eating, consuming life, you consume death. Your as above and so below has also been corrupted. So now instead of guardians of the garden, it's guardians of the galaxy. And with galaxy comes angels, and with angels comes aliens. Angels and aliens, the exact same thing. Heavens, no difference. Woke is a mocking joke. It's more like we are hypnotized and asleep. Remember, evil flips everything. So if you flip woke, what do you get? Dead asleep. If you flip the reawakening, what do you get? The reforgetting. Mixing everything that has already been stolen, has already been hidden, mix them all up again. If you flip the consciousness rising, what do you get? Consciousness dropping to a all-time low. Now peep very carefully how death has been the worst it has ever been. Pedophilia has been the worst it has ever been. Rape has been the worst it has ever been. Speaking foul language has been the worst it has ever been. The state of humanity is exactly in the same state that it was with the last reset, if you understand what I mean. That is exactly where we are at now. Consciousness has dropped at a all-time low. If you flip us rising to 5D, what do you get? Us dropping to 2D. When you show someone a triangle, it doesn't see the pyramids anymore, completely forgetting that the triangle is just one side of a pyramid at all times. You cannot have the triangle without having a pyramid first. When you show someone the pyramid, it doesn't see the Merkaba anymore, which is your light body transportation. And you are the light body. You are the only hope, the savior, that the whole planet is waiting for. While every aspect of reality is corrupted, flipped, evil flipped it. So reverse it to find the truth. So while you believe that there is a savior or that there is a God saving, every life form under yours has been waiting for you. Peace, love, and health. Catch you in the next one.